Hello. Happy Wednesday. How's it going? I hope you're all doing super great today. I was not sure what I wanted to stream today because like part of me was like, oh, I really want to finish up Pokemon XD, but then I was like, I'm also really itching to like get into the next case because we finished the last case in this game last time. So ultimately I was like, well, I'll just do my back and forth that I normally do. It's good to see you, Christy. I hope you're doing well today. I'm pretty sure that it gave us like a little bit of intro into this next case before I saved, but I genuinely don't remember what it was. So hopefully I will get enough of a I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit, and if it's too much, let me know. But hopefully it'll give me enough of a backstory. Recipe for turnabout. Is it gonna have to be about foods? So, because I don't remember what happened right before this. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, January 6th, 10:03 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Me too. My favorite holiday's New Year's. Fun fact. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be, Zvari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake? What's mistletoe cake? Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. What is mistletoe cake? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Mistletoe cake. A mistletoe cake can refer to a few different things, but most commonly it's a cake decorated with mistletoe or a cake that's seasonally appropriate for the holidays. What? No, that can't be right. It can't just be a cake that's decorated like a mistletoe, right? You know what? Whatever. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Oh, it's Gumshoe. I didn't know who was talking. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. No, are you doing this on purpose? Haha, guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? Is somebody pretending to be me in court? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony, Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Huh. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait till next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? I can't wait to see this fake Phoenix. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk— Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zen up? Is that Phoenix backwards? Yeah. Zen up, I mean. I hope not. And what kind of a name for an evil double is Zen up anyway? Ah, Nick, I've got it. If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. Did you nail it? Is Gumshoe about to be a dad? Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I'd seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. This is a weird case? Oh, okay. I can't believe you've got an impersonator. I can't either. Oh, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you should have gone into show business, huh, Nick? I will never understand how your mind works, Maya. Alright, well. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Oh, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember Maggie Bird? I do remember Maggie Bird. Why is she dressed like this? Wasn't she a cop? Maggie Bird. Ah! Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. Oh. I don't know what that... Are you Okay, sure. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Happy affiliate anniversary. Oh! Is it my affiliate anniversary? Well, thank ya.
Yeah, you could put it that way.
And good to see you, Tara.
This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations.
Tribulations?
Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included.
Oh.
There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then...
He salt-bayed the coffee?
One of those men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out.
Hey, hold on there, Maggie.
What?
You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before.
Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man? The killer? You saw him, right? He stole my haircut.
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Thank you, Christy. So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted?
Because no one else saw.
Saw what?
The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job!
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What?
A small bottle of poison.
What? Poison? It was in your pocket?
Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC...
And what about the killer? What did he look like?
Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built, like the victim, really.
Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this is articles about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Hey Maggie, what was my evil double I am there too?
No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya.
Oh, it would have been so cool. Ain't that the truth, Tara?
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, I was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, And your voice was
okay, so the guy was nothing. So the guy was nothing like me then.
But he had your spiky hair and blue suit.
If I can make you stop and take a look at me instead of just walking by.
Hello.
Miss for Kevin, James, Mrs. for Anya's, Illy is Chase on the case.
Thank you so much for subbing for 10 months, Oscar. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. Everybody, it was Oscar's birthday yesterday, so wish him some happy birthdays. You ever dealt with a doppelganger? Every day. People will pretend to be me all the time. No, not to my knowledge. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? I'm gonna eat some of this apple bread. It's a little bit messy, though. No, man, Blue, this is not for you. I need to wipe my hands. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just so hungry right now. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter?
Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir.
This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Mr. Wright,
do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Holy crap! I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
Zen-Op is really gonna pay for this! What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. I am hungry for justice. I only kind of dealt with Doppelganger briefly. Do you mean Dr. Horror House of Terror, or... Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zen-Op for you.
Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi.
Sure. All right, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Okay. I also need to go talk to Gumshoe, right? Not me trying to put that whole thing in my mouth at once. Mmm. Mmm. See those two little, like, jester things? And they're like, me and Bestie. You know what I mean?
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
Many years ago, like 15 years ago, people kept telling me they saw me from a distance at places like after I claimed to be elsewhere, and they tried addressing me, but I ignored them. I wasn't at these places. Oh, so like a legit like doppelganger, somebody that looked that much like you. That's interesting. I assume you never figured out who this person was. Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. One sec. People yelled at me for being places I claimed I wasn't going to go. Because they invited me and I declined when they saw me, aka Wright, at these places they were offended. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to Tribulations.
Wow, look at this place!
Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually,
I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant. It's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Y'all are literally lawyers. Can you please not commit crimes?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my act-like clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages.
MC Bomber. Ah ha 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 ha. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros.
100,000?
Dollars, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. There's also a 500,000 off to the right with a crossed out with a bomb.
What?
A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Aren't they going to do the little check mark after I've looked at it? Okay, there. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. I'm in cahoots with Wright, talking to him right now. No, I'm talking to Jenny. So you claim. This is true. This is what I'm claiming.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups.
I never knew you were so cultured.
Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much.
Look, it's one of the magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Right, got to you too. This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape all around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing just that?
Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing.
Got you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. What is that important? Why is that important? This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. So whoever was sitting here probably could not have seen what was going on. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer.
What do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh! Even I could have told you that.
Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dag nabbit? I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I never thought I'd see... I'd never thought I'd see Phoenix saying dag nabbit. Am I missing something important? I feel like I am. Maybe I should just show that paper. What you know about this?
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Goodson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them.
Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here.
Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD.
Just as I thought. That little drawing in the bottom left kind of looked like Mask Star to Mask to me. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but
I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right?
If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Aren't those all, like, soundtrack piece, like, titles of soundtrack pieces? Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim.
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Mask star. The mask. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Oh, nobody here?
MC Bomber.
And don't forget the 100,000 too.
There's something about that name, MC Bomber.
Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name.
Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess.
I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case.
Anyway, we should really look into this some more.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Très Bien.
Oh, hello?
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, same. Okay, bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant.
Huh? B Avenue?
Oh non, my petit chulip.
Huh, me?
Look at this face! Like a kitten rejected by his own mother. You're fatigued, non? Alors, you need this! An aromatic bath oil melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. I'm probably gonna mess up a lot of this pronunciation. I'm sorry.
You think I need what?
Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique.
Really?
And for la monsieur. Who, me? Look at that face! Like the puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, non? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe an hint of, oui, oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Ma bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are Le Phoenix Wright, non? Yes, you know me. Mais oui, oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zenwap. Maybe I had the way we pass. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zenwap's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Is there anybody normal in this world?
So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right?
Non, non, non. Très bien is français.
In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for the moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi! Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am le chef, I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner de aromatherapy. The art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Yeah, the character design is very confusing. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien, it makes me sad to remember it. Yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, it was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. All I know is that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui, as usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mais, mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this none. About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Mais bien sûr! Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up?
I assume that meant yes or something like that. Oh, where's my Magatama? My Magatama suddenly disappeared? I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English would have done a better job. You were very cool though. Oh, oui, oui, so handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Yeah, where the heck's my Magatama? We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Vibudka
Wednesday.
Hug, Vibudka hug.
Hug, hug, hug to you as well. Thank you so much for subbing for 44 months, Coley. And I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Sounds like how I'd play these games, being wrong about everything, failing the case, having to reload. I mean, y'all know how many times I have to reload. Okay, can I not talk to anybody? Yeah, where the heck is my Magatama?
That badge, is it real?
Of course it's real.
That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec.
She bit into it.
And I left a few teeth marks, too.
I can see that.
I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake.
I said it was real. Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are Mon, Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zen Op is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. What? Maya! Think before you speak! Please! Oh my gosh. I have no idea what to even do. I've talked to everybody about everything, I think. Oh, profiles. I forgot about those. Thank you, Christy. I forgot about those.
Thanks for your help last year. Ah, it was nothing. I'm glad we got you off the hook. I hope you can help me out this year, too.
Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned. Oh, is the prosecutor gonna be Godot again?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force.
Have you seen him recently?
No, he's never been to the restaurant.
Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all.
Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life.
Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else.
No matter what happens, I never let things get me down.
You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand.
Wow, all those phrases are named after you?
And I never turn my back on anything.
You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird.
Tough old bird, Nick. Do you get it? Yeah, I get it.
Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong.
He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh?
He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person.
Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer?
Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't.
Okay, we should ask Mr. Armstrong about all the people. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite Juliette.
Who, me?
Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls. N'est-ce pas? Sure. If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty!
That's my sister.
Ah, oui? Another delight? But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister.
I do?
So throw your head high. Thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose heart, ma fille. You are a woman extraordinaire. Do I look like I need cheering up or something? Okay. Okay. Women in freeness for our universe love getting accused of crimes repeatedly, don't they? Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was la suspect in la murder investigation, non? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was la prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info stat. It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in Legge Paris. Wow, in Paris? It was something le chef there, like I guess there, said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, you must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock. So unexpected, but you would have been a fool to do this, non? Maggie's motive? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Ooh, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? None, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please tell us anything you know. Oh, but where's my Magatama? It's not in my thing. Psyche locks. 3 of them. No way, what are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the... What's wrong? The Magatama! It's gone! Okay, so it wasn't a glitch. I somehow lost my Magatama. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Psyche locks. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time dans le parc. Le parc? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Okay. So... Look at all them pigeons. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Holy crap, I've been live for 50 minutes already? I feel like I've done nothing. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? Don't you? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations? It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Oh, well, thank you. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Man, this guy... He probably needs a hug or something. Do you go to Tribune a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there's not food? Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribune is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. What? If Maggie's wearing a perfectly covered dress. Like, I don't understand. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Psyche lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, do I? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Why does he not have both of his arms through his sleeves? Is he gonna say anything about anything? I guess not. Ooh, the thunder is thundering.
I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
Really? You?
Sure, finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No. What would I do with them?
This place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
And that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on.
Woo! No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Hey, look! Pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them, too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by a smidge, Maya. That one is a different color.
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Ka! That's none of your business! Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back! Too bad, now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine!
Looking at this orange reminds me
Of what?
that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
You don't have to tell me twice. Okay. And yet doves and pigeons are from the same family. So I feel like that was useless. Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for a job?
What? No. I was just...
Let me see. Your style is a bit different, but you have a good face.
different?
Felicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Is there anything new? Anything new? Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. I wonder if he's sweet on Maggie. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Oh. Like prison? So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Yeah, I think he must be sweet on Maggie. I don't know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Oh, so that's it. Her big old Gumshoe. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie, I called it. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret. You got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Eld. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow, so I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes, but she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists that there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD, oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. Glenn looking like he'd trying to cosplay Michael from Gale of Darkness.
And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. That thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder, doesn't that tell you? I gotta track this creep down. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying I'm at a complete loss for words, but he must have found some quick. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looks like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it at the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Yeah, I love Gumshoe. I think he's consistently my favorite character in the series. He warms my heart, you know? He's a little bit of a bumbling guy, but he's got a good heart. He's a good man. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant you don't have to explain, really. Hey, so how come she's not with you today? She's working down at the restaurant right now. Working, huh? Yeah, it's all tough being broke. I would know. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We low earners have to stick together. It's the only way. Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? She cross-examined me once, you know. What? Mia did? Yeah, that was us. Big guns locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks. But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks. Can't believe she's gone. That's the guy who's going to be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment, but he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal. Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. I'm such a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was, but then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. I never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make it right. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh, yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body's full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. I almost said charming. Charming chef. What do you make of this? Oh. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? You know, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Tribulations, then report back to Gumshoe. Okay. Charmin chef. Yeah, that's exactly it. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome, bienvenue. Oh, it must be Maya. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. She looks so cute. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew that there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45! Hey, wait a sec, Maya.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our
Deluxe 45 lunch set. Whoa!
The dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh, thank you, HS. And hello.
Bon appetit!
Thanks? Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Oh. Well? Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Ugh. Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate.
I just remembered I've got to clean the toilets.
Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. So, all of the food is bad. Are we sure that he didn't just die from bad menu? How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up, Maya.
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Weren't you gonna show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself.
Are you having a good nap on the bed? Blue's having a good little nap. Very cozy. Very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better as well, HS.
And here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
This is there's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon.
I feel like all of those curtains are a huge fire hazard. I'm just saying.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop.
Whoops, I meant to examine. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, there are aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
I bet that's poison. I bet it's poison. I would bet you $5 that it's poison.
Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
It looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Oh, okay. Printemps. I bet it's pronounced printemps then, right?
Huh, that's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. No, that sounds like a diary. Oh, look, a streak. Yay! What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that?
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter.
My Magatama! What's it doing there?
What indeed? Somebody stole the Magatama! I dislike this case, but the music is still a bop. Christy told me that this is a weird one, which I can see that already.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant and Look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of.
Is that everything? The wall kind of dirty back here. Okay, I guess we'll try... Where even is Mr. Armstrong? Because I can't use my Magatama on him yet. Oh, there's a very busted up scooter here. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. The pigeons are so busy pecking at the seeds they didn't notice anything else. Seeing those birds eat with such intense focus reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down a burger. Do some tricks on the scooter. A Papa Wheelie. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Hey, what'd you... Oh, what? Okay, hang on. Hey, what do you think you was doing with my bike? No, I just... You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride. You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. It was just passing by. Then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon. A wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. This man is very sunburned, I think. You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright. You saying you's Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you's a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Are you kidding me? This is the man that everybody thought was me? Are you joking right now? You have to be kidding me. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. That was dumb. Pathetic. Oh, is that the old man? Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in his eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir. There you are, you filthy pigeon. Do you want food? Take that! Oh. I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? But like, bro. No, I didn't mean to do that. 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 Oh, great. Awesome. Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! I can tell that not you nor anyone else in that world would go to that place for its food. Maybe it's because it's disgusting. I mean, maybe I have what I need, I don't know. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the 20 set! The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong! It's cheap! Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Because you were looking for a job. This is yours. Wrong person. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do ya? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was just wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. And I don't have that with me because I gave it to Gumshoe. Which means I can't present this as evidence. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues. Yeah, I need that back. My phony's not in here? Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute? I guess I'm going back to the detention center. And then back to... Hey, you're just in time! What voice was that? What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. I suddenly can't do a southern accent. I'm going into Jersey. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Thank you. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. That's it. It's, you know, Brady Armstrong. The charisma just... It's difficult. Alright, so... I don't know if I've shown him this. Got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? Brady Riz Strong, more like, ha, got him. A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Alright, hopefully I don't need that back soon. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? Wait. Jean Armstrong, but that said Claudine or something like that. The book, right? His identity's being shifted. I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Yeah, you could do that. So according to the boys down at the lab, the doodles were probably made by the victim. Probably. Analyzing this kind of writing's difficult since it's done with a fiber-tipped pen. But don't worry, I'll vouch for it. Why would Gumshoe have to vouch for it? Can't it stand on its own? Chef très bien, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh, okay, we already... Oh, I bet it's just a conversation topic. Okay, yeah. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? I have a feeling I know where this might go. You ever had lunch at Très Bien, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Oh. Oh. See, I was gonna assume that, like, he changed his identity because he was, like, wanted for a murder under another... Or, like a crime under another name. That's where I thought we were going. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. But I'm still confused about Jean and Claudine. Are those different people? The owner of the loan is Tender Linder. Interesting. Can't give you an answer on that, pal, not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this, That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. Interesting, interesting, interesting! Can I not show Maya anything? I also can't tell her that I found my dang, whatchamacallit? My doppelganger? Alright, we're trying again. Because the food gross. And you are broke because you were looking for a job. I was reading the newspaper. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations.
So what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. What does that mean? Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... I bet it's Maggie.
What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face.
And you are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Oh, so he's a creepy old man? A creepy old pervy man? Is that what this is? That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was your...
Enough, please, no more.
Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Sir.
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
Ew. No, I didn't mean it like that.
I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up.
Really? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy, so show some respect, I'm Victor Kudo.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word.
Creepy old Japanese pervert man, Ace Attorney breaking the mold.
I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psyche locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Oh, ouch!
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
There's something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Oh, I feel bad, bro. I feel bad. Sir?
You again?
Well,
I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Oh, I hate putting Maya in this situation.
You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, all right?
Play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet. Can't you see I'm feeding the pigeon?
Oh! She channeled Mia. Mia?
Well,
if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
yes. Of course.
Certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave, wow. About the incident.
Do you mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino?
It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy.
The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Argh," and then collapsed.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. What a creeper, bro! But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France.
I cannot believe Mia's laughing at this guy. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you?
Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. The man's an ex-con. I knew it.
He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this.
He's really got this guy eating out of her hand.
He steals things from his customers.
I mean, he stole the Magatama from his customers.
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about the chef. Convicted before. A wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
See? The man or woman thing. I think there's an identity thing going on here. I think there's an identity thing going on here. Hi, Puffy.
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Interesting. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! Non, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psyche lock or 3, didn't he? gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course! I don't know if I have what I need, but I will try. Can I get info about other stuff first? Your looks are unusual, shall we say, but I love your style. I look unusual? It will suit you perfectly, la uniform of la waitress. I just knew it. Oh la la, so you've eaten my lunch, oui? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you? It was a unique and wild mixture of flavors. That was the first time I ever had lobster, you know. Lobster? There was no lobster in my lunch. Huh? But it said lobster right on the menu. Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, it's only inspired, is it? Oui, inspired by these ingredients, but not perhaps made from them. Ne sais pas? Well, guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick. The way the lunch tasted, it's probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. Okay, nothing. I think we already talked about this. Without my reading glasses, I cannot see this. I do not read English well. He's not even looking at it. We better find a way to make him look then. Okay. Ah, le dead man. It was the first in my restaurant. No way! You mean the first customer you ever had? No. It was the first time I've had a dead man in my restaurant. Such a shame to lose a customer after his only his first meal here. Oh, thank you, Christy. I will save in just a moment. Ah, this old man. He is a regular here. My specialty of cappuccino and cold water is one of his favorites. Was he here at the time of the incident? Oui, he was here. I am sure of it. When the incident happened, the old man was here. Okay. Yeah, I have not saved since we started. Alright, let's see if I can unlock his psyche locks. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allure, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? That's exactly the amount of debt! That's exactly the amount of debt! That's exactly the amount of debt! $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. The exact amount of debt! The debt! Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Ah, Allure. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. Non, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. You! Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Mais pourquoi moi? Pourquoi? Quoi? Pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mask Star the Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. See, why are we mentioning Mask Star to Mask when it looked like Mask Star to Mask was drawn in the corner of that doodle? I'm just saying, things are not adding up. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! The mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make a false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. I don't know if this is right. Nope. Okay, so it's not the loan contract. It's not the note. Am I presenting Victor because he was there when he was arrested? Nope. Okay. I really don't want to end up ruining this. Would somebody be able to tell me if I have what I need to prove this claim? That's all I need to know. I do. Okay. So... does that not look like Mask Star to Mask in the corner? Do I use the doodle? I don't want to die. Oh, gosh. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna die. I only have 2 more chances. And I still have another thing. I mean, is the huge... oh, the Magatama! Because he stole the Magatama. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. Non! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur, a timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not the small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Non, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in a desperate need of a large amount of cash? This is when I do the loan contract. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I got this. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know that he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, have a million, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui. He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, 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 no. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? La victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yes, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. Non, this is not true. I did not take it. La ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Manon, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? What in the heck? Phoenix said, what in the heck? I have enjoyed you doing the French character over the course of the stream. I hope it hasn't been terribly awful, my pronunciation. I feel like it probably has been. I hope it's not been embarrassingly bad. Hi, CJ, by the way. Your name does not look yellow to me right now. It looks brown. Is that just my eyes? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee. Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? And perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the airhead, non. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something, $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? This is not... Okay. Never mind. Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Wait, why would we do that? Why would we do that? Why would we throw it in the trash? Be safe lurking, Puffy. Your pronunciation is not correct, but somehow it still gets the vibe in a very interesting way. Like I'd expect it to be further from correct than it is since you don't know. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I definitely don't know French, so... I'm just doing my best. Why would I throw that in the trash? Now I am the idiot. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We should not have thrown that away. We should not have thrown that away. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Okay, to be continued. I think that's a good place to call it because I've been going for over an hour and 50 minutes and I don't really want to dive into like the next chunk. But that was part one. We did part one. The way the text is written is heavily putting you in one direction with the accent. Yes, it is. So I'm just trying to do what's best with the text given. Okay, pause. All right. I think this is where we're going to call it today. A little bit shorter than 2 hours, but I don't want to dive into the next chunk of the part. It's just a nice little bow on top, you know what I mean? The band One Direction, you're insecure, don't know what for. Anyway, you're welcome for the stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. It's Wednesday, so hopefully the rest of your week goes well, whatever you happen to be getting up to. I hope it goes smoothly. I'm glad you enjoyed, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate all people watching live, participating or lurking or watching later. I appreciate you all. I do know what for. Don't judge me. You're welcome. Have a good rest of the day. Please take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.